Hello, people of the internet. Welcome to a brand new episode of the X-Cast. We are your hosts, of course, MrESPNozaX.
Mr. Game Guy, still coming off hot off of that shout out I got yesterday, but I mean, I'll quit bragging about that.
GamingWithClass, still hot off the presses, Zelda stuff.
Seems like everyone's hot on something, but anyway,
I'm hot.
today's topic.
I'm hot on
I'm
you,
sorry, what?
I'm hot on you, baby. Okay, no, that was really bad.
Huh? What?
What?
Anyway,
Speaking of hot things, TikTok.
oh. Anyway,
Yes.
sorry about
Today's topic is something hot off of TikTok, where a guy, I don't even know the guy's name, I should have probably looked it up before we started, recently made a video, made a TikTok or whatever these new cool cats and kittens call it nowadays. He wanted to know what happened in The Lion King after Mufasa died and everything like that. He thinks that Scar ate Mufasa's body. And ever since then, that's just been the new topic of the day. Everything, this new Disney fan theory that everyone's raving about. And we just decided to sit down to see, whether we believe it's real or not, I doubt Disney's going to look back at it or something, all these other Disney theories that fans come up with, and Disney not giving any explanation whatsoever. So we're just here to just chill out and talk about this hot topic. And
here's a 10 reason. Go ahead.
and I do not mean the retail store.
I every night to go to Hot Topic and buy all my clothes. Me as Ebony. Okay, no.
Number 15, Mufasa killed Scar.
It was so hot. I was seeing that with Vampire and I don't remember the kid's name. And it was so crazy. I cry every night, but it was so hot because it was dark and depressed. Okay, no, that's we're not bringing that back.
Oh, but yeah. So, GamingWithClass, you want to explain more detail about this fan theory and stuff?
Yeah, I'll go into it. So, the theory in question and the video, which I won't say my stance on the theory, I will say the video editing of how it's done definitely makes you feel like, oh man, this might actually be true because it's got the incredible score going over it. It's edited really stylishly. And it almost seems like for a second watching it, you're like, man, this might be legit. Only until you start thinking about it for like 15 more seconds and you're like, okay, I can start seeing the ends tying off a little early there. But the general point of the theory, just to condense it down, is that Mufasa, when he dies, Scar eats him. And there's a scene in Lion King where Scar is having... I forgot the character's name. The bird. Zazu.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's having Zazu sing him songs. It's a good scene. And in the scene, Scar's playing with this little skull that he probably, he just ate lunch or something, and he's playing around with this skull. And people are saying inside that the skull he's playing it with is Mufasa. And in the TikTok in question, the guy is Googling what lion skulls look like and the eating patterns of lions and whether or not lions will eat their own. And a lot of it does stack up in that, okay, lions after a certain period of time will eat their kind, and that the lion skull kind of looks similar to the one on screen. So from there, it kind of jumped off, and it was this huge button topic for quite a bit, honestly. It's still getting talked about here and there, too.
Yeah, and another point, like mentioned though, is that granted this could be overlapped with another point, but it would also explain more so for that scene when Simba finally comes back, like as a full-grown adult, and like and Scar starts freaking out like, no, 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 it can't be true. Like, it would definitely add more impact to that scene because, at first glance he thinks that it's Mufasa, and then of course like, but I already ate you. That's impossible. Or anything like that. I'm done. I've said my piece on that.
But yeah, so we're just here to sit down and talk about kind of like the certain points and whether, if it's true or not. I mean, I'm not going to say my points yet, but it's definitely one of those debates and everything like that. But like, I don't know. For me, I'm just going to start it out and everything. I think the thing is false. Like, sure, there are some good points and everything, but there is one thing that I felt like it wasn't true. And that was, the skull that Scar pulled out in that scene when he was seeing Zazu. You look close to it, you can see in the teeth of that skull. And if you look up a lion skull, you can see in the front of the teeth, there's fangs and everything like that, and everything. When Scar pulled out that skull, there was no fangs at all. It was just like normal animal teeth, something like that. So in my opinion, it could probably just be an antelope he ate or something like that. I'm not sure how antelope skull, but I think it kind of resembles closely to that and everything, because antelopes are kind of like in that same sense of cows or like bulls or something like that. And I've seen some skulls of that and everything, and it could be that it could just be an antelope or anything like that. And yeah. Go ahead.
The one thing I'll add to that, when you look at the scene and watching the skull, and when the guy in the video is comparing them, like he kind of says like, okay, the skulls are really similar, but the shape of the skull is very different. I feel like the lion skull was more wider in length, and the skull that Scar had is really lean and kind of more thin in a way, and like it had a curved neck, which lions don't have, so the skulls don't really match in that, and it probably does match, like kind of you said, like antelope or something to that degree.
And I believe this other, I remember looking it up on YouTube and everything about this whole theory, just to see like, what people think about it and everything like that. This guy made probably like a really good point and everything. I should have probably looked. We'll probably like link the videos down in the bottom below, but
I need the links
he
for them,
pointed
by the way.
out. Yeah, I'll send the links after we do the video. He said that he couldn't have ate Mufasa because Scar is very clever in not trying to get caught, and if he would have brought Mufasa's body into the Pride Lands and Pride Rock and everything, I think that would raise some suspicion with, the other lionesses. Lioness, how do you pronounce it again?
I think you said it right.
Lioness, not lionesses, female lions and everything like that.
Just
like racist suspicion and everything like that. Like they're looking like, why are they bringing Mufasa's body inside, where he sleeps and everything like that, Like, he wouldn't raise any suspicion at all. Like, he didn't, like, Scar's a very clever lion.
Yeah.
Where, he tries to do everything perfect and everything like that. Because if he would have done that, then the female lions would have, freaking executed Scar right then and there. Like, they killed Mufasa. It wasn't Simba and everything like that. The other thing is, that he also brought up is, you look at Mufasa. Mufasa's a big lion.
Yeah.
and he's definitely like that very big, muscular, lion and everything like that.
He's a beefy guy.
Yeah, he is. And Scar is a very skinny lion because he just refuses, all that royalty. Right? He prefers doing his own thing and everything like that. So he has very little to eat and everything. And so he's a very skinny lion and everything like that. And what was the average weight of an average lion? With like
I have it up on my notes. Yeah, the average lion, an average like male lion will weigh around 420 pounds.
Yeah. Mufasa's really big, so I would probably say he would be like 500 pounds or something, or maybe 600.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
550. Like the guy's beefy.
And like, if he would have ate Mufasa, it would have taken him quite a while to finish him off, just to go down to that bare bones and everything like that.
Yeah.
Like that scene with Zazu. Like, and if he would have ate him, he would have gained some weight. Unless it's like Looney Tune cartoon logic where somebody eats like a big meal and like they turn fat, and then like they just burn it off like in a few seconds, and they're just back to where they are.
Yeah, like like Scooby-Doo logic or anything like that. Like, yeah, I agree. Overall, like, and Scar isn't even like that big of a lion. Like, he's not tiny, but he's like more average size, if anything else.
Yeah, a little under almost. He's kind of lean.
Yeah, he is kind of lean. Yeah, he's very like skinny, especially in the.
So like,
Go ahead, sorry.
so if he ate Mufasa, he'd be huge.
Mm-hmm.
He'd look like me on a cheat day, like just like bloated,
Oh,
gut all hanging out,
wait,
just tired, not want to do anything.
wait.
Mufasa's like ready to do anything. It's like nah.
Where's the picture? I want to find the fat. Dang it! I gotta find it. Go ahead. Keep going.
Oh, it's easy to find. I found doing my research. I found a lot of fat lion images, and it's like that's what Mufasa would look like. That's what Scar would look like if he ate him.
What Scar would look like, yeah.
And if you want to show an example what Scar would look like as he looks like in the movie, just look up a skinny lion.
Or
We start seeing the bones.
Or look up the images that of the remake.
Oh my god.
Oh
No, we don't talk about.
no, there's the real theory. Did that movie actually exist? Because I don't remember it ever
I don't
happening.
remember.
To quote of the freaking remake, Simba, come to me. Jump. That freaking nostalgia critic line. Jump. And then Scar bitch slaps him. Like, instead of throwing him off, he just bitch slaps him.
that part was funny. that
Like James
part
Earl
was
Jones all tired. It's like, oh.
Scar, please help me.
Sally likes me, not you. See you next fall.
Was he trying to get like his house repainted? Is that why he did that role? Because he really didn't seem like he was into it. He's like, I just want new carpeted. So it's only an hour's work.
The whole thing was probably like.
It's like I'm in this movie long.
It was like, okay, where's the scene where I talk for him for the clouds? Okay, I'm done. Good. Goodbye.
We've talked. This conversation has been longer than Mufasa and Lion King as a whole.
Yeah.
But anyway, back to the topic. Yeah, those are my so far the two kind of fact points whether I do believe that this thing isn't real. And I'm just gonna say right now, I don't believe the theory is real because that guy who made the video made some good points and everything like that. And I mean, again, Scar's a clever lion. He wouldn't risk getting caught in it.
Yeah, the guy's.
That's my thing. Yeah, like he wouldn't get caught and everything. But yeah, but I will tell you who did it, Scar. The hyenas.
Well, of course they would freaking eat him. They're, you know how they wouldn't mess up an opportunity like that.
But anyway, that's my thing about it. I personally don't believe that this theory is real. Yeah, it was pretty believable, but after seeing that other guy's video, he made some good points and everything like that. And I was like, you know what? Yeah.
But, all right.
But anyway, yes. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get started, Gaming with Class.
It's too many games.
Yeah, we both got game in our name, so it's just
Hey, we both.
Sorry,
one of the game guys. I don't know which one.
I mean, hey, me and
Whoever says something first.
me and Ernesto have Nister in our name, so you got me there.
Yeah.
Anyway, go ahead, John. Oh. Good night.
All right. So For me, I'll say probably I'm in the same boat as Ernesta in that I don't believe this theory is true at all. I think I think it's false. I don't really believe in it at all. And he kind of say me and him kind of had a lot of the points. Like a lot of points he said I agree with as well. There are a few other things with it too that just, like he said, it just wouldn't be believable for Scar to eat him. One, because yeah, he weighs a lot, but it's like if he was trying to keep it secret, that's a lot of meat to eat. Like one lion, like it takes like days to eat. Like they can go a while without eating it, but it's like with how things like work, there's no way that Scar would be able to eat Mufasa. And just so many other things like, and also your point about like taking his body back to like the lionesses, like it wouldn't work. But also just thinking about it more in detail, it's really dumb. Just it's like, yeah, Scar ate his own family member. Yeah, he killed him, but it's like, yeah, let me eat my brother right now. It's like, yeah, like I understand killing them, but eating them, like I know Disney's messed up. They'll show a movie with like a mother dying in the first 5 minutes, and a wife dying in the first 5 minutes, and a family member dying in the first 5 minutes, and a dog dying at the end.
Stop dying, everyone.
I just don't see him eating that. But and there's probably a lot more I can go into it, like going into the math of it and just like, well, lions eat this much, so he would hypothetically have to eat that. But I'm not going to go into the math of it because I think just as a whole, all the facts there, just the skull not matching in the footage, Scar being smart enough not to do that because his tracks would be shown. It's like, boy, you got a gut today. You good? It's like, oh yeah, just had a little extra zebra today. It's like, nah. It would have been like, what'd you have for lunch? Oh, Burger King. It's like we don't have Burger King. Well, I ate a king of some kind. As he looks into the camera.
Okay,
But,
okay. Props for that one. That was a really good joke. I had some king.
But honestly, there's a theory. Sorry, what you're saying.
I took out my brother to eat. He looks at the camera, he smiles.
Where's this movie? Where's this version of Lion King? I want to see this.
I guess you
could Scar breaking the fourth wall.
I guess you could say he really worked up a good appetite. That was so bad.
Oh man.
Anyway, go ahead. Finish what you're saying.
There is a cut scene in that rather than like when instead of saying "Long live the king," he said "Have it your way."
Oh man.
You guys are amazing.
But there is something there. That's generally my points on the Scar theory. But honestly, there's a theory that is much more interesting and actually kind of can get some eyes turning. Like, huh? Wait, I've never thought of that. That is kind of questionable. But I'll save that for the end.
All right.
But I have a theory. That's been in my mind for 20 or more years. That I finally have some maybe proof to.
Ooh. Well, alrighty. Anyway, let's go. You're up, Mr. Game Guy.
Oh, my theory. Honestly, I'm just kind of in that. Okay, maybe he did, maybe he didn't. I mean, he's a lion, and to be completely fair, like when he ate him, like he didn't have to eat the whole body. He could have just ate a little bit of it and then come back later. It's like, okay, more. Nom nom nom. That's good, brother. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe he did. Maybe he didn't. I hate to say this, but to quote Snow, I don't really care enough to wonder. So, I guess I'm just gonna stay neutral.
Okay.
Alright.
So, Scar, I don't know what to say. I mean, although to be fair, if he did eat him, I cannot imagine the diarrhea he had afterwards. You can say it really scarred him. That was really bad. That was really bad.
No, it would have been good because it would have fertilized the ground, and then Scar could have been like, the circle of life when it grows.
Okay. Are we just coming up with concepts for like a Lion King parody now?
Parody? I want a whole movie of this.
Like, what the fuck?
What is Scar doing while Simba was growing up?
That's a good question, actually. Being the way I've given my piece, maybe. That's my piece. I remain neutral on it. But oh well.
Yeah, because there still is a good in-between.
Oh, for the love of God, this freaking... I'm doing a recolor right now, and there's still gray lines everywhere! Ugh!
Yeah, it could... He could have eaten him. The point is he could have had a little bits of him. And then that point about, like, the hyenas getting, like, maybe he shared with the hyenas, so...
I guess you could say he had a friend in him.
Oh, there is some stuff, too.
That joke was really bad. Don't laugh at that joke. No, you're laughing at it. I said don't laugh at it. Oh, God. Anyway, that's all I gotta say. Do you guys have anything else to say? And then we'll go on to your theory, John. No?
I think that's about everything on my end.
Oh, I didn't even notice Ernesto was muted.
Oh, sorry for that. But anyway, honestly, I don't know. It's like, it's one of those theories, those Disney fan theories, you know, people just love to, like, I don't know, talk about and everything, and stuff like that. And honestly, we won't know the truth until we hear from the horse's mouth, and that is Disney. Or maybe James Earl Jones, they asked James Earl Jones about it, he's all like, yes, he did.
He did eat me.
Or Jeremy Irons, yes, I did eat him.
It's like you can ask Jeremy Irons any question about, like, acting. It's like, how do I improve my craft? And you're like, so in Lion King, did Scar eat Mufasa?
Sure. Sure.
He's like, what do you say, actually?
Oh, man. But, yeah, like I mentioned again, we won't know until we hear from Disney, but honestly, Disney has a rep of not, you know, confirming or freaking disconfirming their theories and everything. So we might not know, but, you know, it's whatever we want to believe and everything. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. But again, I don't believe it. I made my points, and I'm sticking to them.
You said your piece.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But yes. But anyway, what was that theory you're talking about? GamingWithClass?
Okay. So this theory, this is one, and this is one you've thought of too, watching a movie. It's one that always bothers me. So, and the theory is that I believe Simba was actually eating meat when he was going around with Timon and Pumbaa. Like, the movie implies that he was eating bugs and, like, grubs and all that, but that's physically impossible for a lion to grow. And Simba grows to, like, the weight of Mufasa. So, like, you said earlier, like, 500 or so pounds. Like, how did he grow that big? Because I did some research, and I can quote, lions are massive animals that need a huge amount of protein to survive. Bugs, while a valid protein source, do not offer a great deal per insect. The data has now been crunched, and it appears that Simba would have to eat as many as 6 grubs per minute without sleeping in order to survive.
What?
So how did Simba get so big?
Yeah.
Cartoon
That
logic.
actually is a really
Cartoon logic.
cartoon logic. You know what? There are only animals that were there. It was Simba, Rafiki, Timon, Pumbaa, and then Nala, who barely came in. You did not see any other type of animal in there, and that's of course the remake freaking adds more animals to it. But we don't talk about
that did not.
I don't
exist.
remember what was that.
That freaking that did not exist. You're full of it. You're lying to me. Be quiet.
You mean the same movie where they said, "Can you feel the love tonight?" and it's like daylight?
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, that same one. But anyway, yeah. So there was no animals in there. So where were the animals?
Yeah.
In Simba's belly.
That's the only scientific reason I can think of.
In the jungle, the mighty jungles, Simba's killing everyone tonight. In the jungle, this is so dark, I've turned into Ebony Dementio Raven.
Because another statistic on that is that adult female lions need to eat 11 pounds of meat each day, but male lions have to eat 16 pounds a day to survive.
Male lions?
Like, they can go 4 days without drinking water and eating and that, but they need to eat that many pounds of like meat per day.
Hello?
So it's like, how did Simba get huge? Dude got buff in however many years that he was there.
He took steroids, I don't know.
Like, he's eating good.
Yo, I guess our Lord works in mysterious ways. Our Lord of Walt Disney, the mouse. Oh, come on. You wouldn't be surprised if Disney started their own religion.
They did. They're called annual pass holders.
And unfortunately, it was canceled.
Yeah.
My day is now ruined.
That's what the Disney people were saying when their passes got canceled.
Oh, shit.
That's what they were saying when Disney refused to open their park.
My day is now ruined, and I now feel... Damn it, you stupid... I'm doing a recolor, by the way, and I'm getting really pissed with this thing.
I want them to open up Disneyland. I've been waiting for 10 months. I am a value... I have the VIP access to the annual pass. I want my Disneyland, damn it.
Oh God, shut up.
I would have been like, I have all the VHS boxes, the premium boxes for the Disney movies.
Oh.
Listen, I'm an honorary customer.
Oh God, shut up.
I want to ride the log ride.
No.
I want to ride the Indiana Jones ride, even though that's been broken down so many times that they don't bother to just do a new thing.
They do need to fix some stuff on it. It was
Yeah.
kind of messy last time I went.
Oh,
Yeah.
son of a-
Because I
The
remember
ball didn't drop the first time. I was stuck. The ride stopped for like 20 minutes.
You know what's crazy? I freaking it was that same part too, where like the boulder was supposed to fall and everything like that, but it was pitch black, and then like we're like, what the fuck is happening? Like, what's going on? And we're scared, and they turn on the lights, and I'm just like, that Indiana Jones is fake. But yeah,
It's like the ride stopped early on, and it also stopped in the room where like they're shooting the arrows. So like I kept getting hit with the wind by surprise.
The whole wind. Oh my God. You know what? I'll gladly take that ride over the stupid recolor that's been giving me so many issues. No, no, don't do it. Ah! Cindy, I hate you.
But anyway, yep. So, I don't know. Again, we'll just have to, I don't know, see if Disney confirms anything or not.
Okay.
But either way, that does it for this episode of the XCast. This has been MrESPNozaX.
Honestly, this was all.
GamingWithClass.
And Mr. Game Guy, this was only 30 minutes long. Oh my god, that's gonna be like a world record for the shortest podcast we've had. Not to say that I'm complaining, of course, considering how short my other videos have been, but hey.
Fun fact, if you play this podcast and watch Lion King, it'll sync up to when Mufasa dies.
You can suck my dick or cock.